Good morning. How are you guys today? Good morning, good morning. Hi. How are you guys today? Welcome. Good morning. I did say yesterday that today would be a much longer live because the last few days I've only been on for like less than an hour. Good morning. How are you today? Hello. I did see 111, so 11, 11, 11 is very important today. Good morning, everyone. How are you this morning? Well, for me, it's morning, but maybe for you, it's afternoon or evening. How are you guys today? Welcome. It's another beautiful day here where I live. Feel like I want to sing like the Mr. Rogers song. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It is a beautiful day. But good morning, everyone. Hi, my name is Lady Goddess. I am here, and I promised you a longer live session today. So welcome to my live. I was asking people for suggestions on pick a card readings that you would like me to film. You could put the suggestion right underneath the comment section once this video goes live. But welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so today's topic that we're going to be doing today is we're going to be doing channeled letters, and I haven't done those in quite some time. So the options today, my mod will be here shortly to give you all the details, but just so I can relay this message to you, it's going to be a 1-card pull for 10. A question is 25. So 1 card pull can be a question, but you'll get 1 card answer on it. You know, sometimes you don't need that many cards to answer a quick question. Then we're going to be doing 2 questions for 25. A channeled love letter or message from your person is 35. And then today we're going to also be doing channeled messages from the other side as well. I haven't done those in long time. So I want all of you to feel welcome. Remember, this is an all-inclusive place here. There's absolutely no judgment here as well. So whenever you are ready to want to communicate with us or so on and so forth, please do so if you would like. Okay. So once that gets underway, I'm just shuffling the decks here. I already have a channeled love letter already that I'm going to be doing, but I'm just going to wait for a few more people to come into the room, and then we're going to get started on these messages and the readings that I have. But I do already have a love letter booked for today. Okay. I'm sorry. I also do suffer from a lot of allergies, so if you hear me sneezing, please forgive me. Okay. Welcome. Pardon me, sorry. You were waiting for the last 30 minutes. Well, now you're not waiting any longer. Okay, you are not waiting any longer. Oh, you're eating at Mickey D's. Okay. Sorry. I'm always congested, guys. JL has a letter that I will be doing for her. I'm just waiting for her to put the details in so that way I can get started with this live. So you've been waiting. Well, you don't have to wait right now because the time has come. Okay. And this will be a longer session because the last couple of lives I've had to cut them very short because I had to get ready to go to work, but I'm off today. So today's live is going to be longer. Like I said, I'm going to be doing channeled messages from your person if you would like that as well. And also channel messages from the other side or whatever messages that you want from spirit. I'm just waiting for JL to arrive in the room right now because she had ordered a channeled letter, and I just want to get started with her in it so that way you can have all the options to pay. Okay, so we're going to say hi to everyone here. Okay, good morning. Okay, just waiting a few more minutes. I know she'll pop on in. So yes, today's options are a 1-card pull, what can also be a question. That's going to be for 10. Then we're going to do 1 question is thank you for the thumbs up is 25. 2 questions is 35. Channel love letter from your person is going to be 35. And if you want a channeled message from spirit, that will also be 35. Do know that these readings do make me very tired. They win the daylights out of me. So I will not do a whole bunch of them. I already have one already that I have to perform. I'm just waiting for that lovely soul to come in so that way she can hear her reading and then we can get started. But otherwise, good morning. If you just want to sit back and relax and enjoy yourself and just chat amongst the group, I am here longer today. So that means that the person that has the best conversation going will get a free question at the end of the live. I haven't been able to do it the last few lives simply because I've been pressed for time. And now I'm not pressed for time because I am off today. I am off and I'm ready to go. So good morning, good morning. We are doing 1-card pull, which can be, let me clarify, a question. You can ask a question for a 1-card pull that is 10. 1 question is 25. 2 questions are 35. Channel love letter from your person is 35. And then also we have messages from spirit or channel message from spirit is also 35. Those are very, very limited. I already have one already. I'm just waiting for this particular person to come into the room so I can start that reading. Once it's your turn, please type in your questions so that way the live just goes very seamlessly and that way people don't have to wait for you if there's a long list. Most of my readings always upload as a live reading. The only time it is not absolutely public is when it is an 18+ reading and I cannot have those published. So that will be private. Just reach out to me and I will send you the link for that. Okay, so we're getting more people in here. More and more people are jumping in. Good morning. If you want to introduce yourself, how are you today? Again, my name is Lady Goddess if you don't know who I am. Okay, I am a psychic medium, but I also am just a very cool person that just loves to talk to people and I love to heal. Some of the readings that you will see today, some of them are quite great, but then you might see a reading that is a little bit darker, meaning it's a little shade. I will read what I see in the cards. Some people do know that if it's not going to be a positive answer, I will not tell someone that. Okay, so I don't lie in my readings. Although I tend to channel more positively because I always feel that there is a light at the end of the tunnel in every situation, some way, somehow. Okay, so while we wait for beautiful JL to get into the room so she can listen to her channel message that she had ordered from me, I decided to take out, I have so many oracle decks and tarot decks, and I'm still using a majority of the same decks. that I have had on this table. I'm just wanting to use this right now, just for the moment, this Journey of Love Oracle deck from Bridget Rao. And these are very, very big cards. I just want to pull a beautiful message to infuse. Wow, I got this again. This is the second time I'm seeing this card today. Card number 11, which is called the Journey of Love. So we're going to leave that there. When I started the video, I did see 111. Now we have 11. So 11 11s, 11s, 1s. 111 is very potent for a lot of us here in the room today. All right. So just a little side note. I don't even have big hands. My hands are very, very tiny, as you can see. So the card is basically as big as my hand. So today we are taking the Journey of Love, okay? So this is the overall message today for union. This is the only union card in this deck. I mean, they do have, this deck does have a lot of beautiful energies into it, entwined or infused in it. There's a few darker cards, but it's mostly positive. But this is a beautiful card here, okay? And I already saw this card once because when I took this card out of the box, this card was flipped over. So this is a very important message for a lot of us today. Okay. If you hear me sniffling, guys, I'm always congested. I have a ton of allergies. The pollen is insane around here. Hopefully they said tomorrow, the Weather Channel, that it will be a lower count because it's crazy. My whole entire car outside is basically dusted with pollen, so I can never breathe. All right. I don't know where she is. Thank you so much, my darling Jaded Kate, for that. I might pin your message because I don't know where JL is at the moment, but I will assume that her channeled letter is going to be about B. And I will get started on this actually shortly because we've been waiting for her for a while now. But I want to just leave this beautiful Journey of Love card out for union because we're all manifesting, right? A good opportunity in our life, or we're manifesting keeping a beautiful opportunity in our life, right? Okay. So all the questions today that I'll be answering, always answer from the highest sources from God, only God, angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. At any time, whenever I'm doing or shuffling the cards, spirit, only the highest level of the high are allowed near me at all times. No lower vibrational energies are ever allowed to be in this sacred space that we have here today. Okay? So all the energies, all the questions, we're always being protected by the highest sources from God and only God. Angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. Okay? That is what we're doing. Okay, so I'm going to get started on her channeled letter. I don't know where she went. I think she was working on a beautiful cake, so maybe she's busy at the moment. Okay, so I have to get started because otherwise the live will be delayed. Okay. So what you're going to be seeing right now is a channeled letter that I'm going to be performing for JL. These are 35. These are very special, okay, because they do wind me out. So I don't do that many of them live. I only do a select number. So if you want one, I'm very limited as to the amount that I will do, just to let you know, FYI. Okay, so here we go. She's not here right now. If she pops up, that will be okay, but I want to get started on this letter. Okay, Spirit, give me the truth. The highest sources from God, only God, angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. What does B want to say to Jen right now? We're going to start here. Oh, she's here. Perfect. She's in just at the nick of time. She always comes in at the nick of time. This was the first card. Okay, I'm starting. If you're going to ask me a question, guys, I'm not going to be able to answer because when I channel, I tend to keep my eyes closed or look to the right for some strange reason. I don't know why. What you're going to be hearing is a channeled love letter for Jen. If you want to order one, all the information is down below. Messages from Spirit as well. But I'm going to be doing my thing now, so I won't be interacting with any of you for the time being until I'm done. I am so confused. I don't know what to think when it comes to you. I've been thinking a lot about you lately. And a lot of times when I think about you, it tends to be during the nighttime or during very early morning hours. I don't understand you. I don't understand why no matter what I do, no matter what I say, you don't go away. And I don't want you to really go away. But it's like you always reassure me that you're always here. I've been so tired lately. I have a lot going on in my life. I've been trying to put the pieces of everything together. I have not been feeling well lately. My tiredness has basically taken over my body. I've been in a lot of thought. I've been spending a lot of time alone, even if when I'm with my friends. Scott in particular, I find myself disengaged. I might be there physically, but mentally I'm a million miles away. I don't quite know what you want from me. I don't quite know what your intentions are with me. Do you want me in your life? Are you okay with me being your friend? Are you okay with me dealing with you from an emotional distance? Because at times I feel like I have a hard time connecting with people. And then when things get weird or uncomfortable for me, I tend to pull away. And I don't understand why I do this. And sometimes it bothers me that I do this. But for some reason, it's my own behavioral pattern that honestly I'm used to. I feel comfortable being disengaged with people. I don't feel comfortable being close with anyone. Even if you're the best friend, I just don't feel comfortable being completely vulnerable with people. I hide so many secrets. So many people don't really know the depth of what is going on in my inner world. Some people don't even really know about the abuse I endured when I was younger. About the times I used to lock myself up in the room and just sit there and want to run away and hide and open up a book and escape because it's hard. Life is hard. Dealing with issues are hard. And yet, when I think of you, I think about your persistence. I think about what you say to me and the things that you do to me, and I can't understand. How could you even like me? I've been nasty. I've pushed you away. I've done things deliberately to make sure that you would not want to have anything to do with me. And yet here you are. You're still here. I had a dream about you the other night, about visiting family. And it was warm and it was inviting. And you introduced me as your friend. And people were talking to me in such a fond and lovely way. And it felt nice. It felt good. Because a lot of me, I don't understand myself. I don't even know who I really am. And this confusion of my life has what's plagued me for a long time. I have a hard time coming to terms with my own reality and my own existence. Because when I look in the mirror, I don't like what I see. I see someone that I don't know, someone that I kind of say, who is this person? And I just cannot come to terms that that is me. And that feels so scary. And a lot of times I feel so alone. And I'm sorry that I am not more authentic, that I am not more engaged with you. But a lot of it has to do with, I just don't know what to say. And I'm scared if I say the wrong thing. Is it going to start a war? Is it going to get you upset? Is it going to get me upset? Or things going to be said again? And it just scares me. But I'm very appreciative of all your kind gestures. I'm very appreciative of everything that you've done. I'm very appreciative of everything, the gifts, just the kind words. I'm appreciative of it all. But at the same time, it makes me uncomfortable because I don't know what to say. I'm at a loss for words. And even though I don't say much, if anything at all, I want you to be aware that I do care. And my silence is not a reflection of the fact that I don't care about you, because I do. But sometimes the silence is all the conversation that you need. Because sometimes the conversation can lead to hurt, to bad feelings, to confusion. And I don't want that to happen here. I know I need to send something to you and say something to you. I've been thinking about this for a long time, but I don't quite know the words to say. I don't quite know what I can say to you that it doesn't sound awkward or weird. But eventually, I do hope that I can come to terms and have more strength to come towards you, to say something to you, to be able to express my life. Because you're honestly one of the only people that I can comfortably talk to. Because you do have a depth of understanding that some people just don't. And you know that I feel that words are uncomfortable for me. You know that words are very uncomfortable for me. Because you know it's been a struggle sometimes to get things out of me in the past. But hopefully one day I'll feel comfortable in being able to communicate with you and tell you about my life. But my silence is not me being uncaring. It's me just honestly not knowing what to say. In this cloud of confusion, hopefully someday I can come to terms with myself, with my life, and come and be at peace with who I am and where I am. But until then, I live in the shadow. I live in an energy and in a place where I'm half in, half out, because I have a hard time accepting the real me, the core of me, the authentic me. Thank you for everything. I really do appreciate it. And as uncomfortable as it makes me feel, it is appreciated. And I want you to know and understand that. Look out to the stars. When you randomly look up and you see a twinkling star, think of me. I've been really stargazing lately. I've just been sitting outside looking up and just curious about the world. Hopefully we really can reconcile and come to terms, and you can accept me for who I am, and I can accept you for who you are. But until then, let me be safe in the silence. Let me move in the shadows. But do know I am communicating with you at all times. It's just whether or not you are feeling and are receptive to my form of communication. And thank you once again. And people still think very highly of you, by the way. No one thinks anything badly of you, because I feel like you might be thinking that people are talking, but no one really talks negatively about you. Just so you know. You'll hear from me when I feel better, and I can conjure up the strength. Until then, just take things for what it is. And you know that my silence, again, is not a reflection of me not caring. Thank you. Whoa. Okay. Wow. That was crazy. Okay, hold on. I have to stretch. Okay, so what is going on here and who is communicating here? I haven't even looked. Okay. So that was crazy. Sometimes your person, what you're hearing will sound like your person simply because we are in a collective energy, although the energy is being focused on one person. Wow. But welcome. Okay. Hi, good morning. So I decided to leave this here, right here. I saw this when I took out, this is the Bridget Rao Journey of Love Oracle deck. I just wanted to take it out for some strange reason. And this card was flipped over. Then when I was shuffling for just an overall energy for all of us, this card flopped out as well. So I'm taking it as 11s. 1, 11, 1, 11, 11, 11 is very important. I know myself, I see these numbers consistently, almost on a daily, to be quite honest. But what you just saw or heard was a channeled message, okay? I don't do many of them per live session, and I don't offer them a lot because they really are very, very intense, and they do take a lot out of me. So when I do these things, I only offer them, okay? So I only do a few per session. So there's already one down. I'm also going to be doing today, which something I haven't done in a long time, like I think a few years, honestly, is I'm going to be doing channel messages from spirit from the other side as well. That is something I have not done in a very, 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 very long time. I'm going to say at least a couple of years. I used to do those all the time. And I used to go live a lot at night, but I feel like a lot of the people that I deal with tend to be more so wanting to do this during the day. I apologize. Hold on. I do have some allergies, so please forgive me. So what we are doing today, if you just want to sit back and relax, remember the person with the best conversation does get a free question at the end of the live. So we're doing a 1-card pull, which can be a question. You're going to get a 1-card answer to it. So that will be 10. A little bit of something for everyone. Then a question is 25. 2 is 35. Messages, channeled letter from your person is 35. And then a message from spirit is also 35 because those are 2 channeled options. Okay, so that was fantastic. Wow, that was intense, Aroni. Very intense. Okay. Very intense. Wow, I just shuffled a deck and look what I got again, number 11. Oh my God. Okay, 11s are very, very important for us today because now I'm shuffling and I'm getting it again. Okay, very, wow, intense here. Okay. So that was the first, then we, okay. So the next time I'll have an opportunity to go live after today won't be until next Tuesday because I work tomorrow early, so I can't do it tomorrow. Sunday I also work, but I have to go to the gym early. Monday, unfortunately, I'm working. Might be able to do it Monday morning, but Monday's kind of a holiday, so I don't know if people will be around. Tuesday, you know what? Yes, Tuesday. I'm pretty much later a lot next week, so I'll have more of an opportunity to go live. Okay. Okay, as I'm shuffling the deck, I did get the card number 1 and reach out, Jen. So I do think that this person, it says, I am terrified, the 9 of Swords with an ace. So this person is very afraid, Jen, to make a lot of moves towards you. Very afraid to reach out, doesn't quite know what to say, but the urgency is still there. And I think that's something that we were talking about yesterday as well. The urgency is there. It's like this person thinks about it, wants to do it, but again, does not quite know what to say, what to do, what to think. Okay. I just was pulling some Hermit Tarot for you as well, because I felt like doing that. Again, this person is feeling very, very afraid to talk. And in some kind of way, it's almost as if like this person is fantasizing, wishing and hoping that you are the one that reaches out, that you're the one that makes the move because it makes it very easy for them. And you know what I'm noticing? All these 11s today. This is weird. Look at this, my notebook. This is an old book, but look at it. It's Wednesday number 11. I didn't notice that the other 2 days when I used that, but wow. Okay, so we are bombarded by 11s a lot today. Lot of 11s, ton of 11s today. What is that McDonald's? There's a microwave at McDonald's? Oh, we don't have that here. Oh, that's interesting, Jada, because they do not have a microwave here. Meant to heat baby formula milk. That's weird. I don't know if they heat up milk in this McDonald's. I mean, maybe, but I don't know. But I don't think they're going to be heating baby formula there. The cake looks great. Okay. So, very, very interesting. Okay. So that was like, oof, that was intense. All right, so I'm all prepared. All right, so that was nice. You know what's crazy? I find it comical that when I can't do a lot of readings, that's when everyone's flying in here. They're like, oh my God, I want a reading. And they're flying in here because we're limited on time. The time that I have to do the reading today, it's like no one's in here. But it also is a Friday. And in the United States, people are probably getting ready to go away from Memorial Weekend. So that's quite understandable. But I find that funny that when I'm pressed for time and I only have a half hour to 45 minutes, everybody and their mother and brother's in the room, right? And they're like, oh, I want to do a reading. Oh, yeah. And then when I'm here and I'm like, okay, today I'll dedicate the time to do the longer reading. If you want, no one comes in. This happens all the time. And if I was here only for 40 minutes, you see how many people would be here, like 10 people. Like, okay, I want to order a reading. Let's get a reading. Crazy. It's just the way the cookie crumbles. But it's okay. I feel like the universe gives me what they feel like I can handle or what is meant to be for me. So I just take it for what it is. This is always a blessing anyway. But I find it funny because that always is the case. When I don't need the time, or excuse me, when I don't have the time, that's when everyone comes flying in here. When I have the time, no one is here. It just is like that. But it's okay. I'm still blessed. I hope you liked that message, JL. And by the way, your cake looks phenomenal. Your cake is phenomenal. I feel like a lot of times too, Jada, what's funny is that I notice that you come in, you chime, and then you wait till the end, and then it's like, okay, full. Okay, so that is one. I feel like we have to add another card here. Okay, give us another collective message for the group right now, for the tiny group, but it's okay. Tiny is mighty, right? Everything we do is a blessing. I've learned in my last few years of going through whatever I went through with my breakup and all the nonsense with all the weird people I was trying to date and just life, that it's how you really look at life. So you can look at life half full, or you can look at the glass half empty. I know you do, Jaded, right? So it's just perspective. I've been trying to look at life through a different lens and just have a better perspective on things. And I'm trying to be a much more positive person than I was basically in the past. Maybe in the past, I would always be worrying and having like a lot of, but I'm not like that anymore. I'm just trying to live life, take it day by day, and just think in a very happy way. And just feel like, it's a blessing that I'm here. It's a blessing that I'm able to help everyone. And life is just a blessing. Okay. That's how we're going to take it today. From Tom, you want to channel a message from Tom? Okay. I want to pull one of these beautiful Journey of Love cards. I want to pull an additional. Okay, Spirit, please give me an additional card for the group. The highest sources from God, only God, angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. Please give me an additional card for the group. Thank you for being you, my light in the darkness. Oh, that's so pretty. I don't know, and we're going to probably pull one more of these by the time we're done today. I like the way they look. They look so pretty, right? I love it. I know I need to get another box and another backdrop here, but before I start your channel, I want to just talk about Leo the Lion Organite from JLC in his true glory. You know, very pretty. Okay. Beautiful. So we're going to do a channel letter from Tom for Jaded Kate. Now, like, remember what I said, guys. I don't do many of these because I get winded. But we have some beautiful messages already here today. We have union, illuminating. Thank you, JL. List is Jaded Kate. Whoa, things are just okay. So right now the list is Jaded Kate, who's doing a channeled letter. Channeled letter. Then we're going to be doing a one-card pull. We have the list is Jaded Kate, channeled letter from Tom. Then a one-card pull for JL and a one-card pull for Jaded Kate. That's the list right now. Thank you so much for your donations, girls. But I'm going to do your channel letter first, Jaded. Then I'm going to do JL's one card pull for her. Then I'll go back to you, okay? Here we go. Let's do a channel letter from Tom to Jaded, please. Tom, what do you want to say to Kate? Please give me the truth. Tom, what do you want to say to Kate? Please give me the truth. Highest sources, God, God, angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. Tom, what do you want to say to Kate? Please give me the truth. Highest sources from God, only God, angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. What do you want to say to Kate? Tom, what do you want to say to Kate? Please give me the truth. Okay. 4444. Jaded Kate, number 4 is very important for you because I also have a 4 here too. Note the 4s for you. We also have the 4 of Cups, 9 of Wands, and 5 of Swords, okay? Hi, Kate. How are you doing? I hope everything's okay with you. Lately, I feel like you may be a little quiet. So what's the deal here? I'm curious to know what the deal is here. I do feel like there's an attraction between us. I do catch you kind of glimpsing, and don't think I don't, because I do. But there's an awkward here between us. There's an awkward moments or awkwardness here between us. And things are kind of just weird, awkward, and just silent. And why is that? Why is that, is what I am thinking here. Why are we in this weird moment between the two of us? I want you to be very much aware that I do find you to be very interesting and very attractive, but I do have a hard time in really opening up. I'm a person with a lot of walls, and I'm going to tell you something, I suck at relationships. I sabotage so many things. And I feel bad because a lot of times people feel rejected by me. They feel like I'm just more harm than good. But at the same time, I want you to be aware that I do have an interest in you. I do find you to be someone that's very appealing and mysterious. And your mystery is what really turns me on and what really gets me. I also am very curious to know more about your life. What is it that you do? Many people get close to me. I like to remain in the shadows. I like to keep quiet. I have a hard time in opening up. I have a hard time in letting my walls down. I tend to be very cocky around people. I know there's people that want me. Absolutely. I know people find me very attractive. I know they do. But I tend to be coy, and I tend to be cautious, and I tend to push people to the side, and I tend to be this awkward human being. And sometimes I feel like I'm so awkward that people look at me like I have 5 heads. And maybe this is not something that you're aware of. Maybe you're not aware that I'm so damn insecure. Maybe you're not aware that I have so many issues deep within me. But honestly, I don't mean to be like that. I'm just my way kind of guy, and I'm my way kind of person. And I tend to sometimes be like just non aggressive or just very nonchalant about things, but that is not 100% how I really am. I'm a person that if you get me in the right moment, I will be heated and I will start talking and talking and talking and talking if I want to. If I'm trying to impress someone, that's what I'll do. I'll be a chatterbox and you won't get me to shut up because I'll go on and 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 on. And then you'll wonder, why did I get this person to start talking to begin with? But I do keep my guard up. I do act a little bit antisocial. I know I do at times. And sometimes I might say something that sounds off-putting to people or even to you. But I do think that you're very cool. I do think that we could meet eye to eye. I do think that there's something different about you that I find interesting, that I find attractive, that I really enjoy. My only issue is that I am a fuck up. I love music, by the way. Do you know that? I used to play instruments. When I was a kid, my parents used to torture me, making me play. But I really do have a deep love and a bond, and I'm very fond of music. What is it that you're thinking nowadays as well? What is it that you want? What are you thinking? Because sometimes the looks that you give me, I can't quite make you out either. You're also very hard to read. Sometimes you give me a look of curiosity, other times a look of disgust. I can't quite figure out which way you're going here. But I do like you. I do think you're interesting. I would like to talk to you. But again, I'm not the greatest at what I do. I have a lot of insecurities. I have emotional issues that I don't talk about, or probably will never talk about with random people or a lot of people. I do find you to be very, very attractive, though. And I like the curvature of your figure. But I'm curious to know what goes on in that mind of yours. Because I find you as well to be very mysterious and very quiet. I can never guess what you're thinking, and other people I can guess. But when it comes to you, it's very difficult for me to kind of get a grasp at 100% of what is going on in your mind and what you are thinking. I'm curious. And I'll talk to you. But would you really want to talk to me? I'm a little different. I'm a unique individual. I'm probably going to drive you crazy, no offense. I know how I am. Let me know. Dude, your person is all over the place, jaded. This person is all over the place. Literally. For real. He doesn't know what he wants, how he wants it. He self-sabotages. He's got a wall up every which way. Yeah, this person has a lot of stuff they got to deal with, girl. Lots of stuff here. Disturbing in some ways. Just putting that out there. Not trying to say anything bad, but I'm just putting that out there. And it's 11:11, by the way. But I looked at the clock, it was 1:11 though. Still, we're looking at more ones, okay? Wow. Okay, we're going to do one card pull for JL. What is your question, JL? Then we're going to do one for you, Jaded. Okay. All right, Spirit. So the list is JL and then Jaded. All the options are down below. So I already did 2 channel letters. I'll do 1 more and that's it. And I'm also doing messages from spirit or the other side channeled. Okay. What are B's obsessive thoughts about Jen? Can you best put it in 1 card? Strength. Okay, so obsessive thoughts are, if we're best to put this in 1 card, Jen, obsessive thoughts, there's a lot of sexual feelings here, but this person is holding back. This person is holding back in general, okay? Because the Strength card talks about having all this immense energy, but yet not allowing the energy to fully come into play, right? Having a deep desire, having sexual thoughts, sexual feelings, but keeping them very controlled, keeping their thoughts controlled, maybe keeping themselves held back. So your person's obsessively right now in their thoughts, they're saying to themselves, I am keeping myself held back here. The sun is in the background, so this person does feel very happy when they're in your presence or when they've been around you, but in some way, shape, or form, this person has been really, really doing their best to basically keep themselves at bay, to keep themselves away, okay, to keep themselves from not coming full force or moving forward. There's a lot of energy hidden, bubbling below the surface that has not yet really and fully come into fruition yet. So this person is basically acting very cool, all right, or trying to act like very nonchalant, like disinterested, disengaged, but you wouldn't need the strength, right? Because if you didn't care, why would you need all that energy to prevent yourself from doing anything? This person is actually mustering all this energy to prevent themselves from doing something. So the Strength card can say, there's a back tone to it that's saying this person has to use all their might in order to prevent themselves from going forward or from making a mistake or saying the wrong thing, doing the wrong thing, okay? Very interesting here. Okay. Next is going to be a 1-card pull for Jaded Kate. When you can think about your question. Oh, that is a great question. How will Jaded Kate's first date go with a future lover? How will Jaded Kate's first date go? Yes, you can. With a future lover. How will Jaded Kate's first date go with a future lover? Okay, Knight of Wands. This is very fitting, I think, for a first date kind of card. The reason why I say I think this is fitting is because the Knights are always on the move. The Knights are very non-committal, okay? But that actually would be the right energy for a first date, because on a first date, you're not going to be coming in there with the 10 of Pentacles, right? You're not full on committed to this person. You're there for fun. So the first date, future lover, Jaded, is going to be the Knight of Wands, meaning this person is going to be very attracted to you. They're going to come in passionately, come in towards you, swoon you. You guys are going to have a good time. There's going to be a lot of chemistry between you and this person. It's going to almost feel, in a sense, magical, like you found your knight in shining armor. The thing is, the Knight of Wands isn't serious yet. This could also be a fire sign energy or have fire in their chart. Sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be, but they may embody these energies. But this person is going to come in hot and heavy. There might be some sexual undertones here with the Knight here, because the Knight does bring a very sexy message. Or there's just going to feel, there's going to be an energy where you're just going to feel like this intense sexuality. Okay, very, very intense sexuality. towards this person and vice versa. I do also feel here as well that you're going to have a good time. You might see this person during the warmer months, because in this Knight of Warm card, the Knight of Wands card, you can see this guy is galloping on his horse in the beach. So it might be when the weather is a little bit warmer, and that way the two of you can be outside. You guys might go on an adventure together. You might go to a place where you have to meet up. There might be small travel, maybe to another town, something along those lines. This is the perfect card for a first date. This or the Knight of Cups. Okay, because honestly, I feel if you were to do or have like Knight of Pentacles, that means your knight would be so slow, like it might be boring to you. But this Knight of Wands is like a passionate Casanova kind of guy, you know, that's going to come in with all this energy with that big wand. So you might see a wand appear, and if it doesn't appear, you might just know there's a wand there. Okay, we have to be very careful of how we say things because it's not an 18+ room. But you get the gist of it. There might be a wand going on there. All right. And I will say, this is going to get a little detailed, and we are not in an 18+ room, but if you notice, there's a leaf growing on the top of that wand. So your person might have just a little growth going on down there is what I'm thinking. Not going to get too descriptive, but I'm thinking you might have a little bit of that in there as well. Okay, because I'm seeing just a little bit of that leaf there. Not a lot of it's bare, but there's a little leaf there, just a little FYI. Okay, little FYI. Alrighty, this is a great live. I'm enjoying it. I love it, actually. I like it. All right, so we have 1-1, which is, guess what? Another number 11. Okay. I want to pull one more card from this Journey of Love. I love these cards. I think they're just so beautiful. Such a beautiful deck here. And I want to pull one more collectively. I don't know. There's only one person here, so there's two people here. Hi! All right, so we're doing a whole bunch of readings today, guys. A lot. We're doing a one-card pull, which can be utilized for a question. Then we're doing one question is 25, two questions 35. A channel message or a spirit message from spirit. You can channel someone that has passed on, like your grandma, your grandpa. Just don't ask me to channel someone that had like I don't want to be traveling some crazy spirit. Please no. I haven't done that option in a few years, maybe a couple of years. I have not decided channeled a passed on loved one. And then also if you want, two questions is 35 as well. So one question is 25, two is 35. A one card pull is 10, which you can use for a question. All right, one card can basically sometimes answer a whole question. Channel love letter from your person, 35. I have not done those live in a long time, and I have not done any kind of channeled. Okay, I have not done anything spiritual, like channeling like your spirit guides or channeling a deceased loved one. I have not done that in I think a couple of years. It's been that's been like, wow, I think a couple of years I have not done that. Okay, So we're going to pull one more card here. What I'm doing is, this is a Journey of Love Oracle deck from Bridget Rao. And I'm just pulling these cards just to infuse the energy of our life. Okay? Here we go. One more card, please, for the overall energy of everyone here at the Spirit. Please give me the truth. High sources, God, only God, angels, ancestors, spirit guides today. One more card. Oh, wow. The card of forgiveness. Oh, all right. So the overall message that we have here, if we want to put these all together, thank you for being you. You light my life, or you light the darkness, which is illumination. Then we also have union, which is number 11. And then number 5 or 2 or 3, forgiveness. Forgive me. Maybe this message will be pertinent for someone that is in this room. I'm not sure. Miss Mitty has come by. She's so cute, is she not? Hi, Miss Mitty. Yeah, Miss Mitty has come. You're so cute. Isn't she such a cutie patootie? Okay. So welcome, everyone. Wow, I did quite a few. I did 2 1-card pulls and 2 channel messages already today. Nice. Very nice. So remember, I know. So remember that the person with the best conversation is, to get the conversation going in here, is going to get a free question after the live. Because remember, I'm not limited on time today. I have been. The last few days I've been very, very limited on time, but I'm not. Today I have the time. So therefore we are doing. Okay. So welcome to the newbies that have joined the room. Welcome. My mods are Jaded Kate right now. You are the only one, Jaded, so you might get that freebie. And also the other mod that's in the room right now is JL. These people have been modding for me forever. They've known me several years, so welcome. They just got 2 channeled love letters, so if you want to scroll back, you can watch that as well. But there's a few extra souls in here, so I want to welcome you to the live. Welcome. Remember, this is a no judgment zone here. Okay, so I do not discriminate. We accept all different kind of walks of life here, all different kinds of spiritualities here. If you're not spiritual, I mean, we know I've even accepted a skeptic. I accept everyone here. Whether you're a diehard spiritual person or you're like not sure, you still are invited to sit back and relax and chill with us. No judgment here. Welcome to the Rock and Ride. All right. Yes. Cool. All right. So we just did that. Jada Kate is telling me that she has some crazy spirit guide. I have not channeled a spirit guide in a long time, and I'm going to be doing that today. Or if you have someone that you want to reach out to. Of course, skeptics have something to offer. Absolutely they do, because they see things from a different perspective. And I always tell people, not unless you have a spiritual experience, it's very hard for you to even gauge what it would be like, because people that have never had an experience, how do you expect them to understand anything that we're talking about? Okay, so we're going to do a channel from, what do you want? Your spirit guide? Oh, wow. Okay, here we go. Let me put my oven on, because I am going to be making a really sweet pot pie, because it is almost noon for me. Oh, I think I have to put it on 400 if I'm not mistaken. Let me just double check, girls. I have these great organic pot pies that I'm addicted to. They're so good. They're called Blake's, and they're kind of small. They're not that big, but they're like the perfect pot pie. And they have like a beautiful flaky crust. The ones that I got, though, from Whole Foods, you have to bake. There's a few that you can microwave, which are fabulous as well. But these are the ones I have to bake. So the oven has to go on. So it's going to get really toasty in here. All right. But if Jaded Kate is going to do a channeled message from her spirit guide. I got to get another deck out. I got to go into my like 200, 300 decks and tarot cards, which is crazy, guys, because I have a ridiculous amount of tarot cards and decks and oracle decks in my living room. But for some reason, I've been drawn to just the ones on my table. I've been touching the same cards over and over again, which is weird. So Jaded's going to go from her spirit guides. Very interesting. Okay. No, Mandy, don't go near the oven. No, it's heating, sweetheart. No. You don't want to get hurt, do you? No, you don't want to get baked right now. Mommy needs you. That's too hot for you. I know you like the heat, but that'll be way too hot for your little fur. Right? Too hot. Although you're hot. Right? A guy will find you hot, right? Okay, let me go find the best deck for that. And then I shall return. Okay, I did get it, Jaded. No worries. But let me get the deck. Maybe you cannot crawl on the table. There's no way for me to put Mitty on this table without her trying to shake things up. I don't think I can, because I think if I do it, she's going to move in such a way that she's going to interrupt. But let me see if I can without her messing up my operation. Let me see if I can. Oh, there you go. Real quick. See? Okay. See, everyone's so in a minute because you're so cute and fluffy. Yeah, Mama loves you, Mitty. Okay. Okay. All right, let me go get the other deck, Jaded, and I shall return. The Wild Child Spirit Guide. Wild Child? Oh, is that my my Wild Child deck? Let me go. I gotta go digging. Give me a second, guys. Chat. Keep people chatting because I gotta. Let me look. I feel like I do have a Wild Child deck, don't I? Is it the Moonchild? Girl, is it Moonchild? I feel like that's the deck. The Moonchild Tarot. Jaded, I think it's the Moonchild, right? It's not the Wild Child, it's Moonchild. There's a deck called Moonchild. I feel like, well, I grabbed the Moonchild, so maybe that's what I needed to grab. I don't know. Hold on. Oh, okay. So we're going to use the Moonchild Tarot deck for messages from her spirit guide. We're going to channel. Okay, you're freaking me out, Jaded, because, okay, I was thinking about a particular person, an AKA a Chris that I know. And then you were just talking about Chris Cornell. So there's the synchronicity right there. Then I was asking a certain question. Look what came out. One of the Chariot cards. Literally. And you're saying, oh, reminds me of the Chariot. That is crazy because I was thinking of Chris. And then, that's weird. I was thinking of Chris, and then I'm asking a question about certain something, and then the Chariot card comes out. Oh my God, that is crazy. Wow. Girls, this is insane. Okay, here we go. Let's get out the Moonchild Tarot. We're going to do a channel message from your spirit guide. Totally different tarot. Totally different tarot deck here. Just like, you know what's crazy? When Spirit wants me to know that I'm going to make a sale at work, they show me rainbows. I kid you not. I'll see rainbows in the glass on the displays at work, and then you, like maybe less than an hour later, somebody comes flying in. Okay. Oh, sorry about that. All right, let's do this. You know what? Every time I'm reading for you, Jada, do you not know the screen keeps moving? This is only just with you. Huh. That is really, I've noticed this has happened twice. When I'm reading for you, the screen has been moving. You didn't notice it moved twice. It moved before and it just was shaking right now. Because I flipped the phone and it went flying. Okay, let's go. Okay. Alrighty, let's go. All right. We're going to do a channeled message from Spirit, from Jaded Kate's Spirit Guide. Oh, again! Wow. Jaded, if you didn't see that, there's a lot of energy. Oh my God, when it comes to you, geez. My God, wow. Okay. Whoa. Holy moly. Okay, here we go. Oh my God. Look what's at the bottom of the Jaded. You're freaking me out. The Chariot again. Okay, we are definitely connecting with Jaded Spirit Guide. Holy. Okay, there's a lot of synchronicities going on here. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Okay, this is very interesting. All right, let me shuffle the cards. My God, I have a surge of energy coming through me. All right, Spirit, what does Jaded Kate's Spirit Guide want to tell her right now? We're doing a channel message from her Spirit Guide. Please give me the truth from the highest sources, from God, only God, angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. Give me the truth. Oh, I see what this person is saying. Okay. here we go. There's a lot that this person is going to tell you right now. A lot. Okay. If you want to order one of these for yourself, cool. I can only do one more after this of this kind of reading. Here we go. You do realize my presence is extremely strong around you at every given moment, right? I hope you understand that. I know you feel me with every single step that you take. You know that. I have taken you back to the past, back several centuries, so you can learn the real meaning of your soul, what it is that your soul has been going through, and what it is that it will continue to do going forward. There's a lot of spiritual energy around you right now. There's several people surrounding you that I want to tell you about. You have an ally from the past that is around you right now. A younger woman, someone that you fought with. Do you realize at some point that you were a warrior in one of your past lives and that you were incredible in your craft and what you used to do? She is around you and she protects you at all times, but sometimes her energy is so profound that it frightens you, because sometimes you might feel like you're getting jittery, and that is the energy from this person. And I want you to understand that this is the energy, and this person surrounding you is what's giving you your real hard core energy to want to thrust yourself forward, to want to be able to do things in your life, to give you the passion. There's also another person that is surrounding you right now as we speak. All these people are present with you right now. Please do not be afraid, for they will not hurt you. There's another woman that is surrounding you right now, someone from the Victorian period, someone from your line of family, with beautiful, gentle skin and flowy black hair, curly. She's in relation to your mother. She's very kind, very loving. You might feel her presence at night because she stares at you while you sleep and watches over you. She's a very kind soul, a very gentle soul that has been placed here as one of her missions is to watch over you. So she is guiding you and one of your guides. The other woman from several centuries past is here in and out of your life. You might find her that she kind of manifests more so when you feel like your life needs a jolt of energy. There's also someone else here as well for you. A motherly type, a grandmother. But she doesn't want to be as noticed. For some reason, she doesn't really want to show her true self to you. Maybe she has a fear that you'll be afraid if you know that she's around in some way, that her presence might interfere with you in some way. But she's around you all the time. And there's something that this woman is sad about. She's been sad about this from her life that has been very upsetting to her. Even though she carries with her great love, there's a deep sadness that she keeps. Very interesting. That she tries to hide her presence and her energy, but she's always around you, surrounding you at all times as well. Very interesting. There's also another person surrounding you as well. And this here is going to be an older gentleman. But this person here is someone that is very spiritual, very high ascended. Also another spirit guide as well. Someone that helps guide you, that gives you a lot of your intuition. And that gut feeling that you have deep within your core comes from this particular entity and this individual and this energy. I wanted to tell you about all these people and all these spiritual beings that are surrounding you, because I wanted to talk to you today about why do you feel so sad and down. In your moments of silence, you feel very alone, like no one cares, like no one wants to be around you. But I wanted to let you know today that that's not true. We are always surrounding you all the time. And we have been. And you are greatly loved through all different levels. And your higher self is trying to tell you that this energy that you've been feeling lately, especially more so as of late, doesn't have to be this way. That you're thinking that all hope is lost, that you won't find your happiness, that you won't find anything, and that people look at you the wrong way, or they think of you in a negative way. And even though you might be very quiet and not say anything about that, that greatly affects you. It makes you feel very deeply sad and hurt inside. And that you feel like you're walking this earth alone, and that in a world full of people, you're by yourself, and that everybody else is in a different dimension than you, because they simply can't communicate with you or be in the kind of energy that you are in the dimension that you are in. And that deeply saddens us. You're also right now having a big thirst for knowledge, wanting to expand your knowledge, wanting to learn new things. Wanting to expand schooling, learn. But this inner sadness inside of you, we need to eradicate and try to get rid of it. And sometimes we notice that when you walk, and when you're walking, you stop. And you think about things. And you look at other people. And you say to yourself, why can't that be me? Why? Why can't I have that around me? Why can't I have that feeling? Why is that? Why can't I think and know that I'm deserving of all this beautiful energy? Why? And it's really sad because we see you walking and looking and admiring people from a distance and seeing the smiles on their face and not quite grasping as to why this can't be you. like you're not deserving of it. Like people don't want to be surrounded by you for some weird reason, you think. But all these energies surrounding you have been with you for a while, a long time. And they want you to watch your health and what you've been eating. Sometimes you neglect yourself. And you do cry behind closed doors. We see it. And this motherly figure, this grandma, she needs to know that she's loved. She needs to know that you care. And that there's love. There's also another person from another lifetime, a partner of yours, someone that you are with romantically that wants to say that they miss you. You are not incarnated with this person in this lifetime, but they really miss you. And they said that they miss your smile and your energy, your soul. You were best friends with this person in the past, and you turned out to be lifelong lovers and partners. And they miss you. And they're sad that they couldn't come with you into this lifetime, because they had something else that they had to do. So they just want to let you know that as well. That was a hard decision not to have to incarnate together, because it's not what you guys wanted. But you decided to do this here, now, because you wanted to expand spiritually. And you had some lessons that you didn't need to complete with this other person. So there's another soulmate out there that won't be with you here in this lifetime. But there will be another person that will be here for you. But there is another person that does think of you very highly, that does care and does watch over you, and does have immense love for you, but you don't know it. So there might be a part of you that feels missing. And that's because you have two very important people that you're meant to have great experiences with. You have more than one person. You have another soulmate. But this person won't be here. The other person that will be here in this lifetime, you've also had for several lifetimes as well. But there's another mission that you need to complete with this other person that's also been with you. So there's always a part of you that's going to feel like you're missing something. But don't be like that. Because pure love is love. And there will be another person here that you've already had love for in the past. But there might be a tinge of you feeling like there's still something missing from you. And that's because there is somebody else that you've also had a great love with. We want you to know that. Also, you are expanding incredibly spiritually as well. Your manifestations are at an all-time high. So just be very much aware of that. But we also want you to be protected while you're open, very spiritually, because you are a sponge for other energies. And you know this. So you need to be protected at all times. There have been times that other energies have interfered with your progress or have come very close to you, but you're very well aware of that. But we're just warning you to please keep yourself protected spiritually, because you are definitely ascending at a very high rate. And if you need us, we are here. But we want you to watch for your health and be careful of your health. You might be feeling a little tired lately as well. And going forward, you might have a little bit of a stomach problem a couple of weeks from now as well. Be careful. Be sensitive. Your feet are a little sensitive. You're not going to be feeling the greatest for a little bit. But that's because your body is going through ascension. And you're opening yourself up like a portal for others. We just want you to know that and be aware. Okay. My presence might be a lot right now for you to handle. But there's so many people here right now. When you feel a breeze, the next breeze that you feel in the upcoming moments, that's one of us. Just to confirm that we're here next to you. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Wow. Wow. Okay, Jaded, you got like 10,000 people surrounding you. You have another, this is very interesting. You have another person that came through today. Can someone please tell Mabel what we're doing? Because Mabel may not understand what's going on, because my beautiful Mabel has not been here and seen some of this, so she might get afraid. So I don't want her to be afraid. Explain to Mabel what we're doing. Hi, Sophia. Thank you, Jaded. Okay, so basically, there's another person that I didn't realize, Jaded, that you have, that did not incarnate with you at this lifetime. There's another soulmate of yours that wanted to come through today, which is very interesting. But they don't, there's always, okay, this is the thing. And then we're going to go to Mabel. Yes, I'm still on, girl, Sophia. Okay, this is the thing. The thing with you is that when your person manifests in this life here, you might always feel like there's something missing, because there's another energy that you've been dealing with also. It's like you're almost going like different lives with different souls. But there's another soul out there that also is very close to you, but is not incarnated here with you and won't be with you here. But there's someone else that's very important that you have also dealt with that will be manifesting for you here. And that's the person we've been picking up. But there's a part of you that might always feel like there's something missing. All right? And you do have a lot of people. There's a grandmother that came through that might be upset about something. I don't know why that is. She might be upset. Something about her lifetime she was upset about. There's some sort of grandmother figure here that has come through for you. And there's also another really beautiful woman that has come through for you too. And another one that from really a very long time ago that also came through. And also another gentleman came through. Just be very careful when you are doing any kind of energy work, because Spirit is saying you might be leaving yourself open and not realizing it. So they're just wanting you to be exceptionally careful. Okay? So, wow. Okay. The energy has been crazy here, Mabel, today. So let's explain, because no one explained to Mabel what we're doing. So I will explain to Mabel. What we're doing is channel messages in Mabel. Now, I already did 3, and they're very hard on a person because you really open up yourself spiritually. I just did spirit guide messages for Jaded Kate. So basically, I was channeling spirit guide messages. If you don't know, Mabel, channeling is actually my strongest ability, as people will tell you here. But I don't do it that often because it's very powerful and it wins me out. But that actually is my strongest ability out of everything. I'm going to put in my pot pie because, as you heard, my oven did go off. This is going to cook for 40 minutes. I got to set my alarm. And then we're going to do your question. Okay? And that's crazy that you're seeing that synchronicity because I've been seeing 1111 throughout this whole reading. And there's only one person that up-thumbed the video out of 7 people in here. Shame on you. Shame on all of you. And please like, share, and subscribe. All right, I gotta put in my pot pie now. Lady Goddess's pot pie is gonna be cooking in the oven. Because it's gonna be lunchtime for me. Okay. So let's see, what time did I put it in, guys? I put it in 11:57, so about 12:40 I'll take it out. I kind of like my food to be very bubbly and hot. Okay. I'm not gonna do that many more channels, okay? Just let you know. Okay, so we're gonna do Mabel. It's a question. Okay. Okay. Someone remind me at 12:40, take out my pot pie, please. Pot pie has to come out at 12:40. Okay. All right, here we go. So Mabel asked, one card pulled for Benjamin's intentions. Okay, Spirit. What are Benjamin's intentions towards Mabel? That's way too many cards. What are Benjamin's intentions towards Mabel, Spirit? Give me the truth, highest sources from God, only God, angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. Benjamin's intentions, please, Spirit, towards Mabel. Give me the truth. The Three of Wands. Okay. The Chariot. Okay. Okay. The King of Pentacles. Okay, so you wanted to know Benjamin's intentions. Three of Wands. I like this, Mabel, because what does the Three of Wands mean? Three of Wands. Now, I know in this deck it's showing 2 different people. Okay, so don't freak out here. Ooh, I'm seeing the Lovers. Nice, and the Lovers is only showing 2. So maybe in the past, okay, Benjamin had a choice. Maybe in the past, Mabel, Benjamin had choice of basically who he wanted to really have a real relationship with. And I think in his decision, because when I split the deck, I saw the Lovers and it was only a couple, it wasn't another person. You might have had a choice between you and another person, but chose you. Now, the Three of Wands is a great card because this talks about forward progression. This talks about wanting to move things forward with you, not wanting to be in a situation that is stagnant, or not wanting to be in a situation where you know, he doesn't get a chance to explore more with you. So I think he's looking to want to travel with you. He's looking to want to have new experiences with you. He's looking and he's very much wanting to move this, progress this forward. He does have very strong romantic feelings towards you. He does find you to be very attractive. Now, at times, Mabel, while I'm reading this and I see two people on this card, he might from time to time have an energy where he feels like you're two different kind of people. You might have one personality one day and then kind of flip a switch the next day. Again, no one is perfect. So if that is you, I'm no judge here, because sometimes I can be like that as well. But he just really feels very positive about you, because the energy of the wands with the 3 is nice. All right, because this talks about, for me, it's always my later card. So the later means that he does see you in his future. He would, again, want to travel with you, want to get a chance to get to know more of you, do experiences with you, and just do all these fun things that people do when they get together. So he does see you in the future. And if you're asking about intentions, Mabel, that is a perfect card to want to pull. Of course, there's other cards in the tarot, but with the one card pull, that I think is sweet and very easy and straight to the point, because I do feel that in his life, he sees you in it. And when you're thinking about intentions with a person, you want to know, do they see my ass in the future? Do they see me as someone that they can want to build something with, they can grow something with? And I think with this card here, there's a good possibility that he does, Mabel. He does see these things in regards to you. Okay? Okay, so that is going to be your one card pull, beautiful Mabel. Thank you for coming back, my sweetheart. And it's late for you. It's midnight. It's early Saturday morning for you. Okay. No, when I split the deck, I did see the Lovers, and the Lovers was just two people. Well, I hope you had a good time, Mabel. The Lovers is just a couple. Now, if I would have seen something else and saw, then I would be like, uh-oh, Mabel. Roni, not good ski. Okay. Jaden, I'm so happy that you found your reading to be positivo, or that you liked it. I really like that. Makes me feel happy. All right, so Sophia came in to say hi. Everyone is here. We're rocking and rolling, which is always a good sign, right, Mitty? Everyone got to see a glimpse of cute little Mit Mit, right? She showed her cute little furball self. So that was cute. Cute, cute, cute. I have to remember 12:40, take my pot pie out. I got to write it down in case people forget. I have to write this down. Take pot pie out. Take pot pie. So what we're doing, so you are aware. Oh, you want to know if Cecilia will marry her baby father. Okay, I'll do it for you, Mabes. Okay, and then I'll do it. All right, one card pull for Cecilia. Spirit, will Cecilia marry her baby father? And again, I'm seeing 11s. 1, 11, 11. Oh my God. I keep seeing this today. This is crazy. Okay, will Cecilia marry her baby father? Spirit, please give me the truth. Will Sophia marry her baby's father? No, not Sophia. Jesus Christ. No, 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 no. Because Sophia's PayPal came through. No. Knock it out. Will Cecilia marry her baby's daddy, her baby daddy? Give me the truth, Spirit. Will Cecilia, Mabel's friend, marry her baby daddy? Give me the truth. Highest sources from God, only God, angels, ancestors, spirit guides. Will Cecilia marry her baby daddy? Spirit, give me the truth. The 6 of Pentacles. Oh, why do you got to give me this kind of card here? That's such a hard card. I know, Sophia, but you have a 1 card pull, girl, but I kind of need... Oh, okay. I needed to pull another card for you, Mabel, because the 6 of Pentacles is a hard card, is a 1 card pull. And I'll tell you why. Because the 6 of Cards talks about reciprocity, give and take, okay? Equal. Now, in the Rider-Waite Tarot, you always see a man that's giving to 2 people. So sometimes people feel like someone's not getting their fair share sometimes with the 6 of Pentacles. But here this person is juggling their pentacles, is trying to work with their pentacles. Now, we're going to ask, is this person ever going to get fully engaged in a real commitment with their partner? We have the Hierophant next to the 6 of Pentacles. So I had to pull an extra card because some questions you can't answer with 1 card. It's very hard. The 6 of Pentacles is a good sign because this is a sign about reciprocity, about this man wanting to give back to Cecilia. Not being a brat and being selfish. This is a person that has this energy like, you know what, I want to give to Cecilia. I don't want to leave Cecilia out now that there's another situation going on here. Now, in the original Rider-Waite, there is 3 people. There's a man giving to 2 people. 1 person is getting more than the other. I will tell you that having this baby might be a little difficult for this man. That's just a feeling that I'm getting from looking, just thinking about the original Rider-Waite Tarot. Okay, so this little child might be something that's a little difficult. Okay, this is something he may or may not express to Cecilia, but it might be something that, you know, has been a challenge for him. Will he commit fully? I did get the Hierophant, so that's a very good possibility that this person at some point will marry or be in a very, very intense commitment, very strong commitment with Cecilia. Now, again, energy is very fluid with the tarot, but the 6 of Pentacles is saying the best thing is that this, at least there's a balance here, or there's a desire to want to balance. This man is not looking to be a person that just walks away. This man is looking to be someone that will help, that will be a part of this child's life. And he wants to do that. He doesn't want to be that kind of person that's just like, you know, the sperm donor and then just disappears. Like, you know, that's all, you know what I'm saying? That's not really what the deal is there. But just wanted you to be fully aware of that. That's really pretty much what's going on right now. That there's a very strong possibility, Mabel, that she will get the commitment from this person. But there's a want and a need for reciprocity, for a give and take. He wants to give. Okay, 6 of Pentacles is a card also about wanting to give because you're happy giving, right? Can talk about love, a love that can be mutual, that can be balanced between two people. But I think this situation that he found himself in might be a little trying for him. And this is something he may not have expressed in the past, but just a little FYI for you. Okay? So I see it more positive than negative, Mabel, if you really want to know. Just putting that out there. Okay. You know what's so weird? Oh, okay. Well, he wants to. That's why we have the Six of Pentacles and the Hierophant there. He does want to be apart. Oh my God, that's the 3? That's only... Oh man. She's in love with another man. That's the Six of Pentacles, why I kept mentioning the Rider-Waite. There's a person giving to 2 people. I didn't even know that, and I mentioned that. For some reason, that original Rider-Waite. That's interesting that I mentioned that card. Because in the original card, there's a man giving to 2 people. One's getting more than the other. But this man does want to give to her. We're asking about him, but he does want to give to her. But she is the person in the Six of Pentacles, original Rider-Waite. Do you know what that card looks like, Mabel? Have you seen the original Rider-Waite Six of Pentacles? I'm going to show you a photo of it online so you can see it. She's the person in the Six of Pentacles. Why I was called to say that is beyond me, but I do think he wants to commit to her. He does want to do something. He does want to be a part of this child's life, but she's the person that is giving to 2 and one's getting more than the other. That is so interesting when I say these things. Wow, okay. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. So we're moving on to Miss Sophia Salas. Miss Salas, our beautiful friend here that also knows me, excuse me, for a very, very long time. Okay, so 2 people here got an upgrade. So Sophia and also Sophia and JL, I'm moving you up to managing moderator for the channel, which means you guys have even more capabilities now when I'm live to watch the room. And Mabel and JD Kate are going to be my moderators, because Mabel, I don't know if you realize I put you down as a moderator now. So you are also a moderator for the channel, although you might not see that right away. I don't know why. Let me go out of the room and go back in. I don't know why that's not here. Okay. There you are. Yep. So Mabel is a moderator for the channel. So is Jaded Kate. JL and Sophia, you guys are now managing moderators, which means you have a little bit more control as to what goes on in the chat rooms. Okay? So Mabel will be one of the mods here, because Mabel's in here every day. So she can be one of the mods, which is a special task, Mabel, because if people act out of control, you have the capabilities of blocking, of like just timing them out and censoring them. Actually, too, Jaded's here a lot too. So let's put Jaded on the managing moderator too. Let's give her a managing moderator spot too. Okay, so Jaded, Sophia, and JL, you guys are going to be managing moderators for the Channy. Mabel will be a moderator for us as well. Okay, so Sophia, I'm just waiting for you, Pumpkin, on what your questions are. You doing a question? You doing a channel letter? What are you doing, honey bunny? Hi. You know what? Okay. Aw. Meaty wanted to come in for some love, kitties. Oh, you want to say hi to everybody, Mitt? Because we all know that you're a spiritual kitty. I told you her name in the North Shore Animal League was Hermione, which is the other wizard in Harry Potter. But my ex didn't like it, and I thought Hermione would have been perfect because of what I do now. How perfect of a name would that have been for her? Right? Little Hermione. So cute. Okay, I'm going to do your questions, Pumpkin. Oh, be careful. Don't hit the table. We don't want you to hit your head, sweetheart. No. I don't want you to be hurt. No. We don't want that. No. We love you around here, Mitt. Mama would never want you to get hurt. No. That's right. Because you're a beautiful kitty, right? You're so pretty, right? Yeah, such a beautiful soul. I love you so much, Miss Minnie. Yes, I do. Yeah, Mama loves Miss Minnie. Okay. Okay, I got your first question. I'm just giving Mitty some love, so just give me a second. Yeah, we love Mitty. Don't she so cute? Isn't she the cutest? Yeah, where's your sister Becky at? Huh? Where's Miss Becky? Oh, I love you, Mitt. Do you love your mama? Yeah, because Mommy loves you. I can't believe it, Jaded. I'm still kind of creeped out how that whole Chris Cornell thing and with your spirit guide, and I was thinking of Chris, and the next thing you know, all this came out with the chariot. That was just wow. Talk about synchronicities, man. Here I am thinking about, and then here you're talking about Chris Cornell, and then there you go. It all came out. That's just crazy. Okay, hold on, honey. Give me a second, sweetheart. Don't be like that. Let Mommy do her work. Mommy's working for people today. Sophia has questions. You can't do that. If Sophia's questions doesn't get answered, guess what? Sophia's going to be mad at you, Minnie. Yeah, she's going to be mad. Do you want that? No. Okay. Let's do this. Ow! Minnie, you're abusing me. I gotta do work, Mitty. Come on, Mommy's gotta work right now. Can you let Mama work? Come on, I'm off today. We'll cuddle later. I promise, Miss Mitty. I promise. Okay. Okay. All right, let's do Sophia's first question. When Dee went home last year with his son, he said he stayed with his parents. Yesterday in a conversation, I found out that he stayed somewhere else. Why did he lie? Okay. Okay, why did Dee lie? Oh, okay, because of the Queen of Swords. That's very obvious from that photo. Why did Dee lie, Spirit? Give me the truth. Why did Dee lie, Spirit? Give me the truth, please. High sources, God, only God, angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. Why did Dee lie? Spirit guides. Why did Dee lie, Spirit? Give me the truth. Why did Dee lie? Give me the truth. I did see the Tower and the Eight of Cups. Tower's at the bottom of the deck and the Eight of Cups is at the top. Excuse me. Okay, so he lied simply because he didn't really want to hurt your feelings. I mean, point blank. Look at this Queen of Swords energy. Now, this is definitely the embodiment of you because you are a Libra, but he lied because he didn't want to hurt you. He didn't want you to be upset. He's trying to delay any kind of anger, any kind of sadness, anything that he feels in some way would trigger you or would have you want to walk away. Okay? I do feel like in some ways, Dawson is very, very strategic on some of the things that he says to you. He doesn't necessarily, he does tell you the truth, but the truth is kind of got some different tones to it from time to time. And the reason why he does this is because he doesn't really want to say something to you that he feels might really upset you or trigger you, because he does feel that a lot of the things that he says to you is very triggering for you, okay? So words have been very triggering to you in regards to a lot of the things that Dawson has said to you. You've been very, very triggered by some of the actions, some of the words that he said, and he's trying to delay that because he doesn't want you to have a moment where you just pick up and walk away, okay, with the Tower and the Eight of Cups, because he feels sometimes if he says things in certain ways, you're just going to be like, you know what, I'm not dealing with this, I'm getting up and I'm out, okay? Now, is that the best way to do things? Not really, no, but I do feel in his way, that's what he's thinking he needs to do. He needs to sometimes white lie it with you, which I don't agree with, okay, at all. But I feel that's his energy. He feels like, you know what, I have to white lie it with her. Because if I don't, the shit's going to hit the fan. And I don't want that. I don't want to do anything that I feel that is going to make her happiness go away, or that she feels or is going to therefore in the future judge me, right? Or have some sort of internal conflict about me. So he's trying to really honestly not start any trouble, although he starts enough trouble, okay? And inadvertently, with him trying to protect your feelings, it actually turned out to be worse because he wasn't honest. And he kept things from you with the High Priestess. Okay? So in a way, that's not the greatest thing. Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. A whole bunch of tarot. Tarot cards just hit Minnie. Okay, and one of them that split when they hit Minnie was the Ten of Cups. That split. Okay, and the other one. So the Ten of Cups, like a whole bunch of cards hit Minnie because Minnie's on the side of the table on the floor, and this is what split. Out of all the cards, this is the card that split because deep down he does care. He does have feelings for you. There is an emotional connection, emotional bond with you that he feels if he says certain things is going to definitely be broken. What else came out here? The Six of Wands, the Empress, the Star, the Ace of Swords, and Judgment. So he wants to be victorious with you and try to heal. He would want to be victorious with you and try to heal the situation and bring a new cycle of peace with you, okay, and surrounding you. He wants to feel like he is highly praised by you because Dawson also has an ego. So he wants to feel very, very highly praised or highly loved or fondly thought of in regards to you, okay? The Star with the Ace of Swords is saying he wants to heal. He might want to have some healing communication with you going forward or say something to you that might put a healing vibe, okay, on this connection that the two of you share. Judgment is saying he doesn't want to be judged by you, but Judgment is also talks about a rebirth. So he would want to actually have a positive beginning based on mutual respect, mutual conversation that is open and honest with you because he feels that ultimately okay, this is the thing. This is the thing. Nice, thanks, Smitty. This is the thing. Dawson wants the Ten of Cups, right? He wants the Ten of Cups, but he wants it in a way where you love him, where you respect him, where you look up to him, and he feels like a man. Dawson needs to feel like a man. He needs to feel like he is a star in your eyes and that you look up to him. That's the thing. The Six of Wands with the star here, right? He wants that. He wants to feel all this, not nonsense, but beautiful energy. When he gives the Ten of Cups, right? When Dawson gives his Ten of Cups, which is this again, I love this card. He wants to give it to a person that he feels is like, you're the bestie. Like, you're just so perfect and you're so handsome and I really, really like you and I'm in love with you and you're just someone that is my rock. You're amazing. That's what he wants. He wants to feel like a man that is admired by his woman. That's the thing. And when he gives that Ten of Cups, he wants to feel like that. So this is why he might lie it sometimes, because he wants to be a winner. Definitely doesn't want to be a loser in your eyes. God, that pot pie is looking so good. So good. Yes, he's got an ego, and he likes his ego stroked. Maybe amongst other things too. Oops, I didn't say that. It's not an 18 plus room. Okay. All right. Question 2, Sophia. If you're hearing any noise in the background, that's just my pot pie bubbling to the utmost perfection, okay? And all the beautiful chicken juice is just kind of bubbling in a sense. And it should not be doing that because it still has another 7-8 minutes to cook before I take it out. But it's really making, because it's bubbling on the sides, because it's nice and toasty and warm. Okay. What does the future of my son look like mentally if we move residence? All right, so what does Sophia, how will Sophia's son be mentally if Sophia decides to move, Spirit? Give me the truth. What will Sophia's son be? How will he be mentally if Sophia decides to move? Give me the truth. What will Sophia be like mentally? What will her son be mentally if Sophia decides to move, Spirit? Give me the truth. The sun. Okay, so we have the sun here. Bottom of the deck is the moon. First overall card is the sun, which is the strongest energy, okay? We have the Ten of Cups. But then we also have the Five of Wands and the moon. So there will still be an internal struggle here. The internal struggle is not going to go away right away, okay? There will still be times where he's very fearful, where he's deep in thought, where he feels in a sense like he doesn't love himself enough or he's not good enough and all those other energies that come with this. But then there's going to be a sense of happiness, okay? I think he's trying to want to try to gain clarity, gain happiness on his life and on the situation that is at hand, okay, in regards to your son. He's going to want to be a better person because he does love his family with the Ten of Cups, right? He's going to love his home and it'll make him happy. But he will still have some of those struggles that we were talking about, okay? He will. Now, if you move, he's going to really like your house because we also have the Knight of Wands to the Ten of Pentacles. So he's going to really love the new place that I think that you will get for yourself. If you get yourself a place, he's going to love it, okay? But this energy that he's going through right now, this internal struggle, unfortunately, might still be present for a little while longer. It might be kind of hard for him to get himself out of that particular energy, okay? It might be something, quite honestly, that he's going to be struggling with for a time going forward, okay? But yes, that's Spirit confirming yes. But the positive note is that he is, again, another indication that he's going to love his house with the yes and the Four of Wands. So he will love his new home environment. Definitely. He's not going to be feeling so great, honestly, about his father because we have the Emperor, the Six of Wands, the Emperor, and the Hanged Man. So he's not thinking so highly on his father. But I think with you, he admires you because he's seeing that how hard you've been working with the Queen of Swords, the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. How hard you've been working. The Eight of Swords, it's like you've been giving your all into wanting to provide for him, the Queen of Pentacles. Okay? You've been giving your all. And even though you've been going through a lot of heartbreak, your son is seeing that you are slowly getting through your fears and that you have been healing and that you're trying to be a better person, not only for him, but for yourself. I do think your son is very intuitive, okay? Your son is extremely intuitive, actually. Wow, very gifted individual. And he sees that it's taking you a long time for you to be grounded and for you also to be stable. Okay? But there is hope, Sophia. Six of Cups to the Star. There is hope that he can heal. Five of Cups, Ten of Wands. He can heal this, that he can heal his situation and feel better going forward. But he just has an issue with his father. He has such a deep love for you. Oh, wait a minute. I have the Queen of Cups and the Ace of Cups. Oh, he might meet somebody. Your son might have a crush on someone going forward in the future. Although you're going to not really be too keen by this, because you're going to want him to work on himself first, but he might start talking about in the near future someone that he's kind of got his eye on, although you're going to be very adamant that you don't want him to take a rest about that. You're not going to really, you don't want him to get involved in anything that you feel will distract him, the Three of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. You're not going to want that. You're going to want him to focus on you, on his own life and healing. He will get better, but it is going to take him some time. But he might actually have a crush or start developing a crush on someone. So just to let you know, but you're not going to be 100% on that. Because I think you don't want him to add or put more things onto his plate than he already has. Excuse me, Minnie. That is the sound of my pot pie saying, take me out of the oven. I am ready. That's what that amazing sound is, in case you're wondering. That's the sound of a pot pie. Oh, look at that. This came down on its own. Forgiveness. Someone wants forgiveness. Who is that? Who is that wants forgiveness? Oh my God, this pot pie looks so good, guys. Oh my God. Get your butt on your plate. Oh my God, it looks so good. Scrumptious. Yum. Oh, it looks so good. Oh my God, no way. No way, Sophia. Your son just asked for forgiveness after I just pulled the the forgiveness card just went flying. What? Okay. I mean, it is what it is. Oh my God. You're not getting this pot pie, Minnie, after a long. That is so crazy that came out. Please forgive me. Oh my God. Universe, I'm telling you, sometimes spirit, wow. I don't even know what to say anymore. I'm just like at a loss, man. Okay, so Mabel has a question. You see that, how that came flying out, and you said your son broke something, he wanted forgiveness, and then that comes flying down. That's the universe saying that he really is sorry. Oh my God. Mabel has a question, okay? She's doing a 1-card pull. Wow, this is, see, now that you're witnessing this, the people that are in this room, you see how spirit works, and people are like, no, there's no such thing. Right, okay. You're welcome. How we're connected. Okay, so Mabel. Will Derek be able to find happiness in his marriage with his current partner after their child is born? Okay. Will Derek be able to find current happiness in his marriage after their current child is born? Give me the truth, Spirit. Will Derek be able to find current happiness in his marriage after his child is born? Give me the truth. Current happiness in his marriage after his child is born. Spirit, give me the truth. Page of Swords. With the Queen of Wands, no. He's still going to be thinking about you, girl. And it's going to be very hard for him to move past that. Page of Swords. Okay, that's your one card. The Queen of Wands. The Yes. The Nine of Pentacles. The Four of Swords. I'm going to tell you the truth. He's not 100%. Girl, I've been saying it forever. He's trying to move past things, but he's not 100% happy. I mean, I could be wrong, but he is not happy, Mabel. Because he still keeps an eye on you, and I think he might even keep an eye on others. Right? It's like he's constantly thinking about other people. And you can't have that energy of another person, even if it's just a thought, when you are with someone. You got to give them your 100% all, man. This live is great. You don't think we're having a great live today? I think so. Okay. I am so... Okay, we're going to try this pot pie. Let's see how it tastes. Mmm. So good. Mmm. So good. I love these pot pies. Oh my God, Jaded! Poor Mabel, don't buy. Hold on, Mabel. Mabel, girl, I love you. I'll do it for you. Don't worry about it. I'm not gonna keep on. Girl, let's do it. Okay. It needs to be warm, a little bit more. Okay. Is he checking out other girls? Is Derek checking out other girls, Spirit? One card pull. Give me the truth. Give me the truth. Highest sources from God, only God, angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. Is Derek checking out other girls? The Five of Cups and the Knight of Cups, yes. You seem to get double. Yes, he does check out other girls, Mabel. Because he's not happy again. Four of Cups. He's not satisfied in his relationship. But a lot of this, I think, Mabel, has to stem from his own, like, he's just not happy with himself as a person. And he's feeling just kind of like low on himself, in a sense. Yeah, he self-sabotages himself too with the Five of Swords, girl. He's always sabotaging himself. He's always thinking, he may not say, like, to the world, he might be like very confident, but he's really not. He's got a lot of issues that he deals with. A lot of issues. Okay. So yes, he does. This pot pie is really good, by the way. Hold on. It's not a big one. It's the Blake's organic, but it's so good. They're tiny, but they're good. Even Mitty's trying to get it. No, Mitty, come on. Can I eat? Mitty, you had your fancy feast. God, Mitty always wants to eat. That's all she does is eat, guys. A smoking pot pie. Yeah. Hot pie. It is definitely so good. And it's not like really big like some of the other ones that are huge. They're like 2,000 calories. This is not like that. I still can't believe with Sophia and her son. That's crazy, right? How that car came flying down. And she's like, he's asking me for... That's crazy. How the universe does that. Mitty's purring. She's just chilling. She's happy to be chilling. Let's hope not, but unfortunately it's very hard for a lot of people to stay faithful. It's hard. Not for me, but for a lot of people. Please don't mind me that I'm eating, but for some people it's very hard to stay faithful. So how was your friend's house, Mabel? Was it good? Did you have a good time? I know. Oh, that's cute. Okay. Oh, my mom is on. Not here. Oh, you have your boss's birthday to attend? Cool. That sounds like fun. What are you going to wear, Mabel? Do you have an outfit put together for the party? Sorry that I'm sniffling. I do have bad allergies. Oh, it's a pool party. Oh, that's going to be a fun party, Mabel. Maybe just wear like a cute like a little cotton dress or something, and just like have a cute little bathing suit underneath, or like those cover-ups that look like dresses, but they're not. They're really like cover-ups for your basic bathing suit. No, that's not Mabel. That was the other girl that we were doing yesterday. I think that's Pearl, honey. You're mixing people up here. Jaden. Hold on a minute. Hang up. I'm not going to hang up. I just want to call my mom because I know my mom is on live because she just made a comment. Maybe she's up. I'm actually calling her while we're live. Let me see if she picks up. She may not. Excuse me. Maybe she won't. But that's kind of cool to go to a boss at like a beach party. I think that's kind of cool. Like a boss's like pool party. That is cool. Oh, Michelle almost had a pot pie yesterday. Yeah, I like these because they're the organic ones. And they're very small. They're not that big. Because some of them that they make are huge. They're like 3,000 calories. These are very, very small, but they're like the perfect portion. They're very tasty. Oh, okay, girl. You got to look cute. I know you're going to look cute tomorrow, Mabel, because you have a lot of cute clothes. Because where you live, because Singapore, I know, is another very expensive place like New York is in here. Okay, I'm almost done. Then if anyone wants to ask more questions, feel free, and then we can do that free question. But I do sniffle. Don't think I have allergies. Mitty's sitting here chilling next to me. JL made a ridiculous cake, like a lemon orange cake, and then she like infused it with Grand Marnier for her friend. So that sounds like so good. Right? That sounds like delicious. Yum, yum. I know. It looks delicious. It's so good, girls. I'm almost done. I told you I'd be live today. Wait. Okay, Mabel. Hold on. Oh, it was so good. Mm. Love it. Oh, it was so good. I am like such a foodie. Delicious. Oh. Okay, so we're going to do Mabel's question. Sorry. Don't, hold on a minute, girls. Let me just put this down. Give me a second, girls. Take your time. Give me a second. Sorry, girls. Told you I have so much congestion. Okay. I have a lot of congestion. Taking my vitamins. Where is Sissy Becky? Have we seen her? Oh, she might be hiding for today, maybe? Okay. Sissy Beckaroo might be. Aww, hi Becky. How you doing? Oh, we interrupting you? No, I don't want to bother you. Go sleep, go sleep. Go sleep, Becky. You don't have to be woken up. If you're tired, you don't have to get up yet, honey. Aww. You know what's so cute is that Mitty, okay, all the places that Mitty used to sleep, then Becky would sleep. Then all the places that Mitty found that Becky didn't sleep, now Becky sleeps. It's like they have to kind of copycat each other. They constantly copycat. It's so cute. It's like they both find the place that the other kitty is sleeping to be a cool place, right, Mitters? Oh God, Mitty, you're so cute. I love you so much. But you gotta be careful. You don't want your little paw to get messed up. You're the best, Mitt. Yeah, Mama loves you. Shh, if you listen, you can hear a purr. If you turn up your volume. Okay. Okay, is Derek still looking at her social media, Mabel's? And what is his intentions about her? Okay, so Spirit, is Derek still looking at Mabel's social media? Give me the truth, please. The Six of Wands. Is Derek still looking at the Two of Wands? Is Derek still looking at Mabel's social media? Spirit, give me the truth. The King of Pentacles in the World. Okay. He is trying so hard, Mabel, to keep himself away. And I think the reason why is because he is so attracted to you. He wants to. I do think he does from time to time look at your social media. But at the same time, he has his ego. Same thing like I said to Sophia with the Six of Wands. He has such an ego. He wants to be thought of in a very favorable way. I do think he might be a little bit more selective on how he looks at your social media, meaning he might be a little bit more cautious or careful. Because we have the King of Pentacles here in the world as well. Thing is with Derek is that he wants to be, like I was saying before, very highly sought at. Like he wants people to look at him in a very favorable way. Okay? He is very attracted to you. I do think he still watches you, but he might be a little bit more careful as to how he does that. He might be a little bit more cautious, is what I'm saying. Okay? So there might be a little bit more caution here than he has taken in the past. Okay? But I do think he still does. Now, what are his intentions? Oh, that came down again. Maybe this is someone that also wants your forgiveness. Sorry. And then we'll... Wait. What are Derek's intentions towards Mabel, Spirit? Give me the truth. Derek's intentions towards Mabel. Please give me the truth. What are Derek's intentions towards Mabel? Okay. What are Derek's intentions towards Mabel, Spirit? Give me the truth. The Page of Swords with the High Priestess. Jesus. He's still spying on you, Mabel. I mean, even the Queen of Wands, he's still the same energy as before. He may be a little bit more cautious as to how he's doing this, right, with you, but he's still doing it. He's not making it known, the Emperor and the Hangman, but his intentions is basically to keep on, he keeps himself at a distance, but his intentions are to keep on spying, to keep on wanting to know more about you, to keep on having tabs with you. He just might not want it actually shown by being careful about your IG stories, because he knows that that really records every time he looks at something. But this is his intentions. His intentions are to keep on staring and to keep on spying on you. Those are his intentions. To keep on doing what he's been doing. To keep himself at a standstill. He does feel like in some way that he intends, although you don't know it, and whether or not he'll do it, he deep down does feel that he does owe you an apology. Okay? And it's a strong energy that is coming through right now, especially for Derek, that he feels like he does owe you an apology. Some sort of communication for the way that things ended between the two of you, the Ten of Swords. Okay? This is what I'm thinking here. Some sort of balance, because he knows he self-sabotaged this connection. So he feels like in some way he's getting his karma. He might feel like it's his karma to heal the situation, or just to at least give closure. Because he feels like you might be judging him. I mean, look, this is something he's probably never going to tell you, Mabel, but it keeps coming up in the cards. My cards, I mean, this is what keeps coming up. It's kind of funny to me, because his intentions are to keep on spying on you. It's so weird. But literally, that's what's coming up. Okay, so now we're going to do, because I think that's it for the readings, right? I don't think anyone wants any more reading. So we are going to do the free question. Okay. It's free question time. Okay, Jaded, come on down. I don't know. I know you did. But he still might be very cautious. I don't know. Men are weird. Girl, men are freaking weird. You know how they are. They still might be afraid of the aftermath. Okay, here we go. Jaded. Where are you, Jaded? Okay, you get a 1-card pull, and so does Mabel. Okay? So we did Mabel's. I'm going to do one for you. For keeping the conversation alive. I gave Mabel the other one. We'll do one for you. What is your question? Will Tom reach out to Jaded and break the ice again, Spirit? Give me the truth, please. Will Tom reach out to Jaded and break the ice? Please give me the truth. Will Tom reach out to Jaded and break the ice? Will Tom reach out to Jaded and break the ice? Give me the truth, please. Highest sources from God, only God, angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. Five of Cups. I don't know. He wants to, but he's not thinking that positive right now, Jaded. I don't know why. The Two of Cups is in the back, so that means that there is a possibility here for happiness. There is a possibility for a relationship. He's just not seeing it. He's kind of being in his own little, like, woe is me. I don't know. He's not in his best self right now for some reason. I don't know. The Five of Cups is more of a feeling of regret. So maybe he feels regretful for the way things worked out between you two, possibly. The Two of Cups is saying that there's still a chance for the two of you, but he may not be seeing it right now. He's crying over spilled milk. He will reach out, but there's going to be some time involved. I pulled some extra cards, Temperance and the Page of Cups. So he will reach out, Jaded. It's just there's going to be some time involved here. Because he doesn't notice that there's 2 cups in the background here. Okay. I know we're getting a lot of the same answers for people, but honestly, we would not need to be doing these readings if people were very easy to understand now, right? We would not be able to. Things would just be black and white for us. But they're not, because people are very confusing. All right, so this is a great live. Everybody's all over the place. You're welcome. You know that. So many of us, men, women, we're all over the place, right? All over the place. But that's the thing. The reason why we're getting a lot of the same similar energy is simply because, point blank, if our dudes were very easy to understand and they were like, you know what, Kate, I'm taking you out, you wouldn't need to ask. But we have to ask because these people are very, like, confusing. They're confusing. Yeah, he does. He needs to pick up on his cojones. You are correct with that. He definitely needs to pick up on the cojones. Right? Definitely. Well, that was a great lunch. I had oatmeal for breakfast. I'm being lazy today. I'm being bad. I really am being bad today, girls, because I should have worked out today, but I delayed my class, and the reason why is because I wanted to do a really good live today. And I could go later, but I have to go see my girlfriend tonight, and she'll be mad because the next class available is not going to be till 4:30, and then I won't be out of there till 5:30, and then that means by the time I start getting ready and dressed, she's going to be really mad because then I won't be there till later on tonight, although maybe I should do the 4:30 class. I'm going to be going live again, Mabel. Probably not tomorrow because tomorrow I work early. And Sunday. Okay, Mabel, do not laugh at me. My girlfriend wants me to go live tonight at her house. I'm not 100% sure I'm going to do that, Mabel. But if I do, it'll be very early in the morning for you, but maybe you'll be up. I'm not sure. But I might go live on Monday, but that's Memorial Day. I definitely think I want to hit the gym. If not, it will be Tuesday, I think. Either Monday or Tuesday is what I'm thinking. But if you guys ever have questions that you need answered, you can always get your questions ready. And then so I know that you're going to be the first person I'm going to do the reading for my next live, like JL told me yesterday, hey, I want the channel letter. So I knew she was number one today. So if you want to get a reading then, Mabel, next time I go live, then I will put you here. So I'm going to have Mabel as my first person. So you'll be the first person when I go live next, which is either going to be, I don't think it'll be tonight. My girlfriend, I think, wants to, but I have to do it in my house, in my energy. And just let me know how many questions you want to do. Yes, you can do that too. You can email me at violet8278@gmail.com. You can always do that too, because you two girls are hooked up with me on Instagram. So anytime I'm not live, you can always just send me a DM and say, listen, can you answer a question for me? And I can do that too. Plus, you can also DM me anything else like girlfriend stuff, and I will talk too. Because I like having a lot of friends from around the world. You can always DM me if you have a question, and then we can do it from there. And then what we can do is I can either WhatsApp you, and we can talk. We can call each other on WhatsApp, right? Because you both are international, so I could call you on WhatsApp. Because my WhatsApp phone number is, I will DM you that, Mabel, so you have it. But the phone that I'm using it on is this phone. I know it sounds crazy. All the scammers use WhatsApp, but you're international. I wouldn't know what else to do because you wouldn't have my. So it's on the phone that I'm using now, but I don't want to put the phone number in here. But what you can do is, this is what you can do. You can, Love Always Shelly 8278, you can send me a DM and I will look at it. And if you have a question when I'm not live, you know, you can just ask the question there too, and the same thing will apply. If you ever want a personal reading, anyone here, I will do those for you as well, although I don't do them as much as I used to do them, because I used to do the how does he or she feel reading, and that's literally like 10 questions long, and it's a long reading, and that's like an hour and a half of recorded video reading. And these are the questions that are being asked. So hold on. I mean, I'm here, I might as well just do this now. Let me just tell you. So some of my personal reading options are, but you know, you don't have to engage in this. I'm just letting you know. So one of the personal reading options that I offer is, what kind of connection is this and how do you move it forward? That's one personal reading option. Okay? Okay, and that is 12 questions. Okay, then you have another personal reading that is called Inner Healing. 13 questions. Okay. Twin Flames and Separation is another personal reading. That's 10 questions. These are all the personal readings I used to do for people, and I used to get when I was on furlough during COVID. I had like 4 personal readings a day. It was insane. Now, because I'm work full time, it's very hard, but for a small amount of people, I can do them, but I don't put them up there because... Okay, then I have another personal reading called Psychic Gifts. That's 9 questions. Another one is, will we get back together? And that is 11 questions. What makes you irresistible to them? 11 questions. The Tea reading, that's another one. And that is 7 questions. Should you stay or should you go? There's a lot of personal reading question options, 11 questions. And then my 2 most highly rated readings are Twin Flames, Flames of Desire. This is a very, very long recorded reading. That's 12 questions, but some questions have multiple questions in the question. And then How Does He or She Feel, which is another one, 10 questions. Those are all my personal reading options. There's a lot of them. I used to do a hell of a lot of personal readings, but for a few people I'll do them. For a select few, I will do them. Okay? But those options are always available. And again, you can just DM me, but you don't have to DM me for a question either. You can just DM me and say, oh my God, look at this outfit I'm wearing. What do you think? Or what are your thoughts on this Chanel bag? Or how was your day today? Or what's up? Yes, these personal readings of mine are very long and lengthy. And most of them have 10 questions, so they're kind of pricey. Unfortunately, they're a little pricey because I really do work for like an hour, at least 45 minutes to an hour. Sometimes it can be even longer than that, depending on how long I start chatting away. It goes for a minute. But they're like 75 and up. But I used to have a ridiculous... Yes, I do. I love the 80s. I love 80s. I love 70s. I like yacht rock. I like all this stuff. Yes, I do. I love the 80s. I'm getting ready for Chanel collection launch because we launch on the 5th. So the Metier collection is coming out. So that's nice. You ever come by the States, Mabel, come into my Chanel boutique. You don't have to buy anything, but you can just come in and say hi and be like, hey, what's up, girl? It's me, Mabel. Yeah. It's a lot of questions, Mabel. I know. It's a lot. But the questions that we ask during these personal readings it's a lot of questions, but I think these readings are good for people that really, like, they want to know. Like, these readings are good for someone that has not had contact in, like, forever, and they just really want to know. Like, how does he or she feel? Like, what does your person feel about you, feel about the current state of the relationship? That's the first question. Like, how are they feeling about what happened between the two of you, blah, blah, blah. And they want to know, you want to know, like, how they're feeling about the current state, the status quo as it is, whether you're in communication, separation, whatever. How does your person see you as an individual? Like, what do they think about the way you look, how you present yourself, all that stuff? Now, how does the person feel about you in general? Now, also how they feel about you romantically. And you want to know how they feel about you sexually, because that's important too. If you're asking how somebody feels about you and they're like, ew, sexually, then you know they're not going to really like you. What does your person truly want with you in this connection? And what are your person's true intentions towards you? What are your person's actions towards you? What are your person's thoughts, fears, and messages towards you as well? See how they go like little segments into questions, and then the possible outcome within the next 6 months. That's a lot of questions. And then the twin flame one, because there's a lot of questions, twin flame one. Why does this person provoke my desire? Like, what is it about your person that really gets you going? Will your cravings for them ever be met in the 3D? Meaning, will you ever have some sort of satisfactory relationship to your standards in the 3D? Okay, and if that's the case, will this connection ever turn into a solid commitment? And what kind of soul connection is this really? Like, what kind of connection is this? Is this a soulmate? Is this a karmic? Is this a twin flame? I mean, of course, if I say it's a karmic and you feel it's a soulmate, it's for your own discretion. Should you trust your feelings or gut intuition on this person? What are you projecting that you are not aware of? Now, that's a very, that's a tough one, because sometimes we are projecting things to people that we don't even know we're projecting. Can you really trust this person? Can you trust the person that you so-called love? And what is the absolute worst/best thing that can manifest in their connection? What are your person's thoughts, feelings, intentions, actions, and messages towards you? What soul lesson is this connection teaching you? Possible future outcome within this next 6 months, and guidance from the universe. Like, what is the universe or spirit really telling you? Like, what is the guidance for them? Like, what do they think is the best way to proceed based on this connection? So there's a lot of different things that go into it. So that basically what goes on in those personal readings. So I just wanted to put that out there. Okay. But reach out to me anyway, if you want. I'm always here. All right? All right. Okay, so I'm going to go now. It is 1:25. I've been chatting, I think, maybe since 10 o'clock. I've been working for a long time today now, and I'm off, but I'm still working. So I want to thank all of you today for coming here and listening to me chit chat. And I really hope that you all have a beautiful. Yes, they're all very meaningful questions. The only thing that I will say is that I will tell you for sure is that when you do a personal reading, right? If you do a big personal reading and then you ask all my personal readings about the same person, I will put a limit on that. If you're asking me a personal reading about your person, then you want to know your spiritual gifts, and you want to know about a past life situation, who you were in a past life. Those are 3 different topics. I will gladly do them. But if you're going to do a personal reading that's going to talk on the same 4 people, the same person 4 different ways, and spend an enormous amount of money, I will mama bear you, because I don't want you to spend that amount of money wasting it when you can probably get as much information as you can get in a reading. And if you do order a personal reading, but you're like, look, I really want to know this question, I can add it on. I'll add it on for you if it's like something that you really need to know that's not there. But I do that so that way I limit people, you know what I mean? So that way they're not going crazy, you know, because some of them are expensive, like, you know, because we all have been down that rabbit hole. I mean, I used to sometimes talk on the psychic networks and spend this and this and this, and I'm like, oh my God, I just spent like all this money. One really good long personal reading is enough, right? Questions here and there, you're asking questions, that's fine, because they're just regular questions. You might have a different question, but some of the questions, a lot of the readings will be redundant if it's about a love relationship, right? So then you're going to be wind up like, it's going to be a waste for you. Like, the twin flame flames of desire is a good reading. How does she or she feel? That should answer most of your questions. And if you really know, are you ever going to break the separation? You can always add that in there too. But you pick the reading that best suits your situation, and then we do that. Then we go to other topics about your spiritual gifts, your life, you know, your spirit guides, maybe a message from somebody or a channeled letter, something. But I won't let people order multiples of the same reading, because then I feel like you're really going down that rabbit hole and you're just going to wind up hearing the same answer over and over again. And I don't want people to do that. When it comes, because those are like $75 to $100 a clip. Like Twin Flames, Flames of Desire is a very long reading. So like, you know. All right. So I will go now. I love each and every one of you. I want to thank you all for being here. Reach out on DM if you want any readings. If not, just to chat with me. But I think I'll be live here in a couple of days. Remember, I always still love you guys in the live anyway, because more people that are here, it's better. More people come in when they see more people here chatting and having a good time. Okay, so have a good day, guys. Bye-bye.